He is known for being one of the most influential classical economists of his time, alongside Thomas Malthus, Adam Smith, and James Mill. He is recognized for his contributions to political economy and his involvement in the Parliament of Great Britain and Ireland. His name is David Ricardo. David Ricardo, a British political economist, was a man of many talents and convictions. Born into a Sephardic Jewish family, Ricardo defied societal expectations and followed his own path. He eloped with a Quaker, converted to Unitarianism, and became estranged from his family. Despite these challenges, Ricardo's determination led him to amass a fortune through government financing and retire to an estate in Gloucestershire. As a member of Parliament, Ricardo used his platform to advocate for liberal political movements and reforms. He firmly believed in the power of free trade to improve the well-being of people and vehemently opposed the Corn Laws that hindered economic growth. His views on free trade eventually became public policy in Britain, solidifying his lasting legacy. Ricardo's contributions to economic theory were equally significant. He refined Adam Smith's labor theory of value, emphasizing the role of labor in determining the value of a commodity. His theories on rent, wages, and profits provided insights into the distribution of wealth. Additionally, Ricardo's theory of international trade challenged the prevailing mercantilism concept, advocating for industry specialization and free trade based on the principle of comparative advantage. Despite his untimely death at the age of 51, Ricardo's ideas continue to shape economic thought. His conviction in his beliefs, as well as his ability to challenge established norms, made him a respected figure in his time. David Ricardo's life and contributions serve as a reminder of the power of individual conviction and the lasting impact of innovative economic theories. David Ricardo, a successful stockbroker in London, found himself at odds with his family due to religious differences. Despite his father's disapproval and his mother's silence, Ricardo decided to strike out on his own. With the support of Lubbock's and Forster, a prominent banking house, he ventured into business and made a name for himself. Ricardo's keen financial acumen led him to profitably finance government borrowing, which became the main source of his wealth. There were even rumors that he amassed a fortune through speculation on the outcome of the Battle of Waterloo. However, the truth was that Ricardo had already sold his government stock before the battle's result was known, missing out on the substantial rise. Retiring from his successful career, Ricardo purchased Gatcombe Park, an estate in Gloucestershire, and embraced a country life. His reputation and influence extended beyond finance, as he was appointed High Sheriff of Gloucestershire and served in Parliament for 5 years. In Parliament, he earned a reputation as an earnest reformer, advocating for positive change in society. Throughout his life, Ricardo cultivated close relationships with influential thinkers of his time. James Mill, Jeremy Bentham, and Thomas Malthus were among his notable friends. In fact, Ricardo engaged in a lively debate with Malthus on various topics, including the role of landowners in society. He was also a member of Malthus' Political Economy Club and the King of Clubs, showcasing his intellectual curiosity and engagement. Ricardo's impact extended beyond the realm of finance and politics. He was one of the original members of the Geological Society and had a talented sister, Sarah Ricardo Porter, who became a renowned author. His legacy endures through his philosophical and economic contributions, which still shape our understanding of society today. David Ricardo, a prominent figure in the world of economics, had a strong belief in the power of free trade. As a member of Parliament, he consistently advocated for liberal political movements and reforms. His support for free trade was unwavering, as he saw it as a means to improve the well-being of humanity by increasing the availability of affordable goods for subsistence and consumption. During his time in Parliament, Ricardo voted against the renewal of sugar duties and objected to higher taxes on East Indian produce compared to West Indian produce. He also opposed timber duties and spoke in favor of parliamentary reform. His views on criminal law reform and the abolition of the death penalty for forgery were also aligned with his belief in justice and fairness. Ricardo's advocacy for free trade stemmed from his understanding of the economic benefits it provided. He had a keen ability to perceive market fluctuations and grew his wealth by dealing in securities during turbulent times such as the Revolutionary and Napoleonic Wars. He recognized that government intervention, such as the Corn Laws imposed to encourage exports, hindered economic growth and increased costs for the working class. The Corn Laws, which imposed barriers to imports, led to higher subsistence and consumption costs, resulting in demands for higher wages. This, in turn, reduced profits for agricultural producers and slowed economic growth. Ricardo firmly believed that free trade was the solution to these economic challenges. He envisioned Britain importing agricultural products while exporting manufactured goods, creating a more efficient and prosperous economy. Although Ricardo faced criticism for his strong and unwavering beliefs, his influence on economic policy cannot be denied. After his death, the interventionist laws were eventually repealed, and his ideas on free trade became public policy in Britain. His legacy lives on as his philosophy continues to shape economic discussions and policies worldwide. David Ricardo, the renowned economist and philosopher, dedicated his life to unraveling the complexities of economics and shaping the world with his groundbreaking theories. However, his legacy extends far beyond his intellectual contributions. Ricardo's philosophy continues to have a profound impact on our daily lives, offering valuable insights into how we navigate the complexities of the modern world. As Ricardo entered Parliament and embraced a life of public service, tragedy struck. 10 years after retiring and 4 years after his foray into politics, he succumbed to an infection that started in his middle ear and spread to his brain, ultimately leading to septicemia. At just 51 years old, the world lost a brilliant mind. Despite the untimely end to his life, Ricardo's influence lives on through his children. He and his wife Priscilla were blessed with 8 children, including Osmond Ricardo, David Ricardo, and Mortimer Ricardo. Their contributions to society, whether in economics or other fields, continue to carry forward their father's legacy. Ricardo's final resting place is a testament to the impact he had on the world. He lies in an ornate grave in the churchyard of St. Nicholas in Hardenwish, now a suburb of Chippenham, Wiltshire. It serves as a reminder of his immense intellectual prowess and the lasting imprint he left on economics and philosophy. At the time of his passing, Ricardo's assets were estimated to be worth between £675,000 and £775,000. This staggering wealth attests to the significant influence he had in his lifetime and the continued relevance of his ideas in contemporary society. In conclusion, David Ricardo's philosophy and ideas continue to shape our understanding of economics and inform our daily lives. His untimely death may have cut short his physical presence, but his intellectual presence remains indelible. From his grave in the churchyard, Ricardo's legacy lives on, inspiring generations to come to explore the complexities of the world and strive for a better future.
Do you want to explore more philosophers? Who do you want to see featured next? Subscribe and leave a comment below to let me know. I'll see you in the next video.